like, how you so cool, how you so fly, how you so fresh, you ain't even gotta try. Y'all pump faking, I ain't even gotta lie. Hit him with the hits, game winner switch in.
Tonight's game is presented to you in parts by the Frankfort Eagles. Post 976, they are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice.
By Fiberhawk, fast, affordable Fiberhawk.
By the Farmers Bank, where you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. By the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. And by Tornado Roofing, specializing in residential and commercial roofing and repair.
Our coverage tonight on the ISC Sports Network brings us to beautiful Case Arena, home of the hot dogs, where first-year coach Jake Nerney and his squad play host to Twin Lakes. Joined by fellow hot dog alumni Joe Brook, I'm Sean Walker. Joe, the hot dogs are trying to find their groove in this young season. What area of improvement are you looking for most out of the hot dogs tonight that's going to give them that ability to find their first win on the season?
Right, Sean. Hey, good evening, everyone. We're excited to have you along with us tonight. Looking forward to a good game. As Sean mentioned, Frankfort's still looking for that first win. We always have our 3 keys to the game, and I'm going to kind of tie into 2 of those keys, the ball security and good shots. For Frankfort, I mean, it's imperative that you've got to take care of that ball. 19 turnovers a game, and a lot of those turnovers are really not forced, Sean. Frankfort's just kind of haphazard with the ball. They get it turned over, and it ties in with the good shots. You minimize your turnovers. Get the ball where you need it. Get the good shots, because Frankfort's coming in with some pretty low, paltry shooting percentages. 20% from 3, 34 from the floor. I mean, those are tough percentages, so I think it's just imperative that Frankfort takes care of the ball, gets the ball where they want, and gets the shots that they're looking for to give themselves a chance, because averaging 34 points a game, I mean, you know, you score 34, that's a tough thing to overcome. You got to get that ball in the basket, Sean.
Maybe being back in the friendly confines of Case Arena will help them out. So far, they have played 3 of their first 4 games, or excuse me, 4 of their first 5 games on the road. So finally back home here at Case Arena, and you hope that the home cooking happens a little bit, right?
I mean, let's look at it this way, too. Hey, you know, school's out now for a couple weeks. You would think both teams would be excited to play tonight. Man, we're out of school for a little while, get Christmas vacation. Let's lace those shoes up and see what we got.
Tonight's pregame show is brought to us by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. Joe, you've already talked about the keys to victory, at least 2 of the 3, but let's talk about the other one as well. Our keys to victory tonight brought to us by the ISC Sports Network.
Right. The third one, I think heart. I just want to see, you know, Frankfort 0-5 coming in here. I just want to see where their heart is, where their head is. You know, are they locked in? Are they doing what the coaches are asking them to do? You know, give us some good effort, because I'm pretty sure Twin Lakes will. So Frankfort's got to match that, Sean.
Yeah, talking about Twin Lakes, head coach Kent Adams has been patrolling the sideline for a long time. Lots of wins, and even a team that comes in at 4-3, you always know a coach Kent Adams team is going to play disciplined, fundamental basketball, and that's going to put pressure on the hot dogs.
Right. And that's a great point that you make. They do a good job. You know, for Twin Lakes, 13 turnovers a game, but they average 15 assists a game, and that's a good thing. Ball security for them too. They get those turnovers down. They make those passes that are good, and those assists will go up for Twin Lakes, and that'll be a difficult task for Frankfort then.
Our players to watch tonight are brought to us by Tornado Roofing. We got one from each side. Let's take a look at it here. Bryce Wilhite, the senior guard, almost 11 points per contest, and on the other side, it's Jack Michael for Frankfort. Our players to watch brought to us by Tornado Roofing. Visit tornadoroof.com for more information. We'll step aside for the national anthem when we come back. Your starters and your tip.
Tornado Roofing, we provide a complete range of services defined by quality, innovation, and expertise. We offer free estimates, have financing available, and handle insurance claims. Tornado Roofing is more than a name. It's a family-owned and operated business known for its committed customer service and expectation of going beyond our clients' needs. Our work is backed by a customer satisfaction guarantee to provide you with peace of mind. For more information, visit tornadoroof.com or call 670-6440. At Tornado Roofing, we believe in putting a strong roof over your head.
Is today's traditional high school model not working for your student? Are you looking for something a little bit more flexible? Join Frankfort's Virtual Academy today. With local and online support, your student will learn at a time and a pace that works best for them. We are flexible, our curriculum is very versatile, and we are always accessible. We are Frankfort Virtual Academy. Enrollment for second semester opens December 1st. Apply today at www.frankfortschools.org.
Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
We welcome you back here to Case Arena in Frankfort, Indiana on the ISC Sports Network in cooperation with the Hot Dog TV Network. Our IHSAA officials tonight, Rob Couch, Herb Teal, and Michael Jackson Jr., not to be confused with the King of Pop. Brought to us by Day and Ginda Funeral Homes, where they put family first. Our starting lineups tonight for Twin Lakes. It'll look a little bit like this. It'll be Kyle Kaiser, Keaton Miller, Bryce Wilhite, Leo Dellinger, and Ethan Need. We featured Bryce Wilhite there in the pregame show, but their leading scorer on the season is actually the sophomore Keaton Miller at almost 13 points per contest. And this is a team, Joe, the national anthem snuck up on something a little quick there. Bryce Wilhite can really shoot the basketball from deep.
Yes, he can. You know, coming in shooting 53% from the three-point area, that's impressive. I mean, that's, we do a lot of games, and you don't see many shooters averaging over 50% on the three-point line, so kudos to him.
Head coach Kent Adams has 467 career victories. He's in his 37th year overall. 397 of those victories coming here at Twin Lakes. Used to pull double duty. He was the athletic director and the head coach at one point in time. Now just the basketball coach. Looking at the starters for your Frankfort Hot Dogs, brought to us by Ardente Dental, where healthy smiles start here. R.J. Kornman, Jack Michael, Taryn Emery, the big fella Jackson Woods, and the other big fella, number 44, Isaac Adams. And I'll tell you, if anything, from the player promos, you don't probably want to get in an arm wrestling match with Jackson Woods. The kid's got some absolute 24-inch Hulk Hogan-like pythons.
Yeah, he's kind of a brick down on the lane there. He's a guy you don't move out very easily. So he needs to get in there, get him some rebounds, play some solid defense, make life difficult on the Indians tonight.
Head coach Jake Nerney in his first year at the helm here at Frankfort. Frankfort squad, a team that finished 10-15 last year. They had a very similar start, Joe. You and I had a lot of those games early on, and we were kind of scratching our heads like they're supposed to be better than this. They started off 0-5, actually went to 0-6 before getting that first win against Sheridan.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a slow start last year, and kind of Frankfort, unfortunately, kind of following that same pattern this year. Hopefully to get off the schneid tonight and get them a victory.
Jumping it up in the middle, Isaac Adams for the Frankfort Hot Dogs, as well as number 5, Kyle Kaiser, the senior. Frankfort coming out in a zone defense here early on. Hot Dogs will be without the services of Lucas Wagner tonight. He's battling an injury. Joe, you said you thought that injury occurred in the Clinton Prairie game. He was kind of hobbled last week when you were here.
We could noticeably tell that he was not 100%, so certainly glad that Lucas is getting that injury looked after, getting that taken care of, because Frankfort needs him.
Trying to gut it out for his Hot Dogs, and there is a great sign. The big fella knocking down the three.
Who says Frankfort can't knock down those three-pointers, right?
Frankfort with an early lead. Twin Lakes again working against this zone. That shot up, 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Jack Michael. Again, our player to watch for Frankfort tonight, leading them in scoring this season so far. Good kick to the corner. Emery's 3. That one rattles out.
Another good look from the 3. Just don't want Frankfort to fall in love with those 3-pointers. Work it down deep, get some good shots underneath.
They find Kaiser. Here comes the double team. Good ball movement from Twin Lakes. And we talked about the discipline, and you can see crisp passes, hot potato. Twin Lakes has gotten good shots so far. They just hadn't had them fall until right there.
Just exactly what you would expect from Twin Lakes.
Now Twin Lakes off the make, comes out with a little full court pressure. Michael, little floater in the lane. That one kisses off the front of the rim, and we get our first foul of the contest.
That was a good drive and look by Michael. Just need to knock that shot down, but that's what Frankfort needs. Drive in that lane. See the end of it there. Foul on the Dogs.
Jackson Woods picks up his first foul of the contest. Frankfort with a little token pressure of their own here. Well, Joe, you said you wanted to see some heart early. Seeing quite a bit of hustle. Dogs are digging in defensively.
Yeah. See here as the game wears on, but yeah, it's a good start. 3-2. Picking up their second foul here in the first quarter. Opportunity for 2 free throws.
This will send Leo Dellinger to the free throw line. Leo, a 75% free throw shooter on the season, and you can see why. He's got a nice little stroke there. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976, serving the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, the Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. Jack Michael quickly the other way, knocks down the jumper.
That is the shot for Jack Michael. He's get both feet underneath him, get squared up. Good shot.
2-point early lead for Frankfort. Not something they've been necessarily accustomed to so far this season. And as I say that, you get the 3 from Bryce Wilhite. We said 53% from behind the arc. And he shows you the nice stroke there. Now the steal from Twin Lakes. Dellinger looking for help. Wilhite lines another one up. This one rattles out. Last touch by the Indians of Twin Lakes. Frankfort basketball.
Not a surprise that Twin Lakes going to apply a little pressure here early on Frankfort. Frankfort prone to some turnovers, so let's see how Frankfort handles.
Comes that trap. Good step through from Kornman. I don't know that Woods was ready for it. Almost an and one opportunity for Jackson.
Yeah. Jackson showing a good strong move there. Early on, offense hasn't been his strongest suit, but that's what you get to do if you get that ball down low, Sean. Take it to the basket.
Woods. First free throw attempt, a little short. Both the Beardsley brothers check in now to give a rest to the big fella, Isaac Adams. And Taryn Emery will take a seat as well. So Luke and Charlie, Coach said in his notes that he sent over prior to the game, they're going to be a big part of what we want to do off the bench tonight. Woods goes over in that trip to the free throw line. Gets the block here, but we'll see.
Must have got a little bit of the arm.
He's hoping they don't call his number here. They do.
Yeah. Kind of brought that hand down towards the player, and that's about an automatic.
This will send Leo Dellinger back to the free throw line. Went 1 of 2 in his last trip. He knocks down his first here. Isaac Adams got a brief rest. He's going to check back in. Woods goes out with the 2 fouls.
Right.
Telling her. Goes 1 of 2 again. 50% from the line so far here this evening. Beardsley to Kornman. He steps into it. Lefty lets a 3 fly. Short good hustle from Beardsley. But it's tracked down by Twin Lakes. Will Hyde over to Need. Miller, skip pass. Good tough defense from Michael. Will Hyde lines up one. Knocks down his second 3 of the contest.
Good looking stroke. Frankfort's got to keep their eye on him.
10-5. Beardsley shuffled the feet there before putting the basketball down. Turnover. Give the ball back to Twin Lakes. Tonight's game brought to you by Day and Ginda Funeral Home with locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville. The compassionate and experienced staff at Day and Ginda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on their services and their community involvement, please visit dayandginda.com. Day and Ginda Funeral Homes, we put family first. See Kornman paying a little bit more attention to Will Height there. Now the nice steal. Beardsley slips the defense.
Great steal by Beardsley. He just got to find a way to get that ball in on that layup.
Always tough when you're expecting the contact to come. He did a good job of avoiding the first defender.
Yeah. Just didn't quite get that ball high enough off the bankboard to go down in there. Good hustle.
It's number 40, Tate Goyer into the game for Twin Lakes. On the block here, and an and one opportunity as Kyle Kaiser plays through the contact, and he'll earn a trip to the line.
See the replay there. Good strong move up through the contact, as you said, and a chance for an and one.
If you need quality work from a qualified company, then look no further than Tornado Roofing. They offer free estimates, financing, and even handle insurance claims. Give them a call at 670-6440 or visit tornadoroof.com for more information. Kaiser completes the three-point play.
Frankfort's already down 8 3 minutes ago, kind of at that early danger zone. Don't want to fall down double digits early.
Good ball movement from Frankfort here. Adams steps into a jumper, baseline. That one rattles out. Frankfort still employing that zone defense. Goyer on the block against Beardsley. And they call the contact against Beardsley. Official signals his arm.
Let's see what we got here. Hand straight. Wow, yeah. Maybe.
A 45 angle.
Yeah. That wasn't terrible. Give us the home court call.
Goyer heads to the free throw line here. 63% on the season. Conley steps up and knocks down his first.
Nothing but the bottom.
Ardente Dental offers high-tech dentistry with a personal touch. Whether you're a brand new patient or you've been with them for years, they're here to serve you. Give them a call, 654-7222, or visit them online at ardentedental.com. Ardente Dental, we bring smiles to life. After a few good defensive stands from Frankfort, Twin Lakes offense is starting to come to life here. They've expanded this to a double-digit lead now.
As they say on the TV quite a bit, Sean, Frankfort desperate need of a basket here.
On a few minutes without a score now. Had that early three from Adams, the nice jumper from Michael. Kornman still trying to find his range. That one's short.
I don't think that's the shot Frankfort's really looking for right there.
I know Coach Nerney doesn't mind if you're open. He wants you to shoot it if you're open.
That was, I wouldn't.
But a contested step back is a little tough down 10.
Absolutely.
Kornman fights through the defense here, tries to get a shot up off glass. We'll see if they count it.
Let's see what we got here. Good, strong move. Yeah, that should count.
Give him the bucket. R.J. Kornman. And now we'll get a 30-second timeout here as Coach wants to talk things over. I think that he was sending someone down to sub for Cornman after the step back. And RJ looked over and was like, I better do something good here.
Yeah, if I got to keep in good graces, I need to do a third thing. And he might have a three-point play here.
That was a heck of a move for the senior, one of the captains on this squad. First timeout taken here in this contest. Lead at 8 right now.
Both teams pretty good start on the turnovers. Frankfort 2, Twin Lakes 1. No problems there for either one. So the ball security, good shape for both teams here early on. Twin Lakes, as we kind of talked, Sean, Twin Lakes does a good job getting their people in position on the offensive end where they need to be, move that ball around well. They get really good shots.
Now available, FiberHawk Fiber Internet, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call them at 922-HAWK. Fast, affordable, FiberHawk. Cornman looking to complete that three-point play here. And he will. Friday nights in Indiana are usually reserved for basketball because they say in 49 other states it's just basketball, but this is Indiana.
That's true. That's true. Man.
Well, tonight I would think that tide is swayed just a little bit as Indiana, the Hoosiers, travel up to South Bend to take on Notre Dame. Jack Michael on the steal, and the run out and score. Nice little run here from Frankfort.
Good steal and transition, too, by the Dogs. And you're right, that's a big football game coming up.
Kicks off around 8 o'clock. We don't want you to leave us. You can catch the important part of that game later.
There's plenty of time.
Turnover here, Twin Lakes. Have to push it up the floor a little bit. They saw that double-digit lead trimmed in half very quickly.
Frankfort gotten out of that zone quickly, back trying a man-to-man.
And I'll tell you, I really, really, like you said, Hart. And the one who I'm seeing the most fight out of tonight is Charlie Beardsley, the sophomore.
Charlie's getting his hands in there on the defensive end, got a jump ball possession there. Frankfort had a steal earlier, so Charlie doing a good job on the defensive end for Frankfort.
He went after that ball like his brother stole a snack pack and he was trying to get it back, right? Down the lane and the score.
Wow.
See that? Little hustle on one end.
Look at this. I mean, nice left-handed layup and opportunity for three-point play for Beardsley.
What was a 10-point lead, 15-5 just a moment ago, is now 15-12. Kyle Kaiser coming back in here for Twin Lakes.
Yeah, great to see Frankfort get right back in this ball game, not fall down any deeper than that 10 points.
I think they heard you from up here, Joe, and you said they desperately need a bucket. They got quite a few there in a hurry. Beardsley couldn't complete that three-point play. Still a one-possession game, under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Goyers, shot up, little strong. Kaiser there. Puts the ball on the floor. Players hit the floor. Last touch by Beardsley. This one off Luke.
Got balls loose on the floor, man. You got to get down there and get that ball. Get a floor burner, too.
Good job closing out on Will Hyde. He's already got 2 threes in this first quarter. Dellinger puts the ball on the deck. Gets into the lane. Scoop, shot up. Too strong. Kaiser there. Nope. Rims out, and Beardsley pulls it down for the Hot Dogs.
Twin Lakes doing a good job on the offensive glass. Just couldn't convert those 2 shots.
Beardsley in the lane again. Looking for his brother, and good defense there from Twin Lakes. And that's how this first quarter is going to end. It's a 3-point lead right now for Twin Lakes. But Frankfort showing a lot of fight here in the first quarter. We'll take a break. When we come back, more basketball heads your way here from Case Arena in Frankfort, Indy on the IHSAA Sports Network.
running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
At Day and Genda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast. With up-to-date practices and unwavering compassion, we offer the highest quality of service for your loved ones. Trust to serve your family with a classic commitment in modern times. Day and Genda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back to Case Arena. Getting ready to start the second quarter here. 15-12 your score. Second quarter tonight brought to us by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, formed almost 20 years ago. Healthy Communities of Clinton County remain committed to the community by offering programs geared toward a healthier tomorrow, with focus on overall health, mental health, substance abuse disorders, and reducing teen pregnancy. The goal is to make the healthy choice the easy choice. For more information, visit healthyclintoncounty.org.
Good to see Frankfort back in that zone. I think that's a good thing, switching back and forth, zone and man.
Shot up here, 3 knocked down. That is a big bucket from Jack Kaufman.
Jack Kaufman, first bucket of the evening.
Pushes the lead back to 6. Emery, baseline. Woods back in after picking up those 2 early fouls. Little post fadeaway shot there. And I'll tell you, the patience that Twin Lakes shows on the offensive end, I can't think of a time tonight, Joe, in that entire first quarter where they took a bad shot.
No,
everything is in the flow of the offense. Pass to Emery. This one deflected, knocked away by Dellinger. And now Kaufman leaves it a little short.
Boy, Frankfort fortunate there.
Beardsley has that one blocked by Kaiser. Beardsley's going to pick up the foul here.
See the shot here. Charlie just a little bit out of control there on that shot. Probably not good opportunity. Do better to come to a complete stop and get his feet underneath him on that one. Then compounds it by making the foul on the way down the floor.
As a young player like that, Joe, he's got the ability to penetrate. But if he can stay under control, he can find teammates and get things going.
You don't want to squelch the enthusiasm getting the ball to the basket. But when you get in there, like you say, man, you got to have the options to shoot or pass, and Charlie kind of committed early there, and that was just kind of a flip shot up there and didn't work out.
Dellinger on the inbounds. Little handoff to him. Kornman going to be called for the reach.
Is it foul or just? Yeah. Yeah.
They did not get Kornman. They got Beardsley. That's 2 on Luke.
That's 3 quick fouls this quarter on Frankfort.
Shot from the corner. Kaufman knocks down another 3. Boy, 2 threes already in the quarter for him.
Yeah. Knocks that lead back up to 9 quickly.
Michael blocked by Kaiser. He's got a few deflections here this evening. Not necessarily super tall, but obviously very athletic is Kaiser. Another turnover for Frankfort. Things getting a little sloppy here at the start of the second quarter, and then pour salt in the wound as Jack Michael picks up the foul.
Twin Lakes going to be one more foul on Frankfort. Twin Lakes will be shooting 2 foul shots the rest of the quarter. 5.5 to go here in the second. Timeout. Not sure who called the timeout, but Twin Lakes up 21-12 here. 5.5 to go, second quarter.
At the Farmers Bank, we like helping everyone grow. We draw on over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention that have been there since the founding in 1876. And that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Very quickly here in this second quarter, Twin Lakes has come out and really pushed the envelope.
Yeah.
6 quick points, all from beyond the arc. Frankfort still looking for their first points of the quarter.
Knocking down those 2 quick threes. Kaufman, Twin Lakes, gets him off and running here in the second quarter.
Get it into Goyer, back to Dellinger. Backdoor cut, beautiful design there.
Very good. I bet, what you bet that was drawn up in the huddle there?
Yeah, I would guarantee that one came from the Coach Adams repertoire.
Absolutely.
This 3 from Emery won't drop. Twin Lakes with an 11-point lead, looking to add to it. Stolen by Beardsley. Beardsley dribbling through traffic, finds Michael. He steps into a 3. That one draws back iron. Kaiser on the block, working against Woods. They find Kaufman. Boy, that was dead center too.
Jeepers creepers. Frankfort there had to give me a rebound, and Jack Michael kind of lost it and stepped out of bounds. The ball hit the in line. Those are just turnovers you cannot afford to give away.
It's like the Crisco ball, right? Yeah. Got it out there. That one had a little grease on it. Couldn't hold on to it. A couple of substitutions for Frankfort. Corman comes back into the game. Kaiser, rebound, puts the ball on the deck. Good dump off. Corman's going to pick up the foul here.
Here, see the replay on that. Corman hadn't established any position, had his hands straight up. It went into the player for Twin Lakes, so Goyer, another opportunity for 2 free throws.
Andy Flores checked in for Frankfort as well. He's wearing number 13 out there for the Hot Dogs. I didn't have him on my roster. I had to look over and sneak peek at yours.
And he's on there. Andy's a freshman, if that's correct. Getting to see his first varsity action that I know of.
Goyer gets his first points of the night. I'll take that back. That's his 3rd point.
It's our 3rd free throw, and for Frankfort, Corman to the bench with his 3rd foul.
Goyer now with 4 points, all coming from the line. That lead pushed to 13. This has been a game of runs so far. Frankfort trailed by 10. They got it all the way, made a 7-0 run, got it to within 3. We're going to get a sideline warning of some kind here against the Hot Dogs.
Is on the bench. Head coach.
He pointed to number 1, so I think it was R.J. Cornman said something to the official on his way by.
Head coach, probably right, because that's exactly who he went to.
Good drive and reverse layup there. Ethan Need.
His first basket of the evening.
To complete that foul from a minute ago, though, Frankfort went on a 7-0 run, cut it to 3, and now, man, it's a 12-0 run for Twin Lakes. That shot short from Emery. Need pushes it ahead. Dellinger Good pump fake. He draws the foul.
Yeah, you hate to say it from the Frankfort standpoint, but this is just about to get away from Frankfort. Twin Lakes doing a good job after Frankfort had cut that lead down and building it right back up.
It's one of the great lines out there from Bob Knight back in the day, and I probably won't do it 100% of justice, but someone was questioning why Coach Knight wasn't looking at his kid to play at IU. He thought his kid deserved the right to play, and this is obviously when Coach was married at one point in time, and he said, I don't even have to give you the answer. Ask my wife. And the wife said, your son doesn't know how to shot fake. If you don't know how to shot fake, you couldn't play for Coach Knight back in the day. Thought that was one of the most important offensive weapons you could have.
That probably is true. Coach Knight, a lot of victories there at IU, knew what he was talking about.
That shot off the back iron. 28-12. Here at Case Arena. Always love getting to come back here to the alma mater. The gym that we definitely, I've said this a million times on the air, but definitely took it for granted while I was here. And now you come back. I've got to see so many other gyms across the state of Indiana that
just kind of spoiled.
It's special.
Kind of spoiled, yeah.
You don't realize what you got.
Yeah.
Jack Michael's going to pick up his second foul. That's going to send Tate Goyer back to the line. Make sure you stay with us at the half. We'll have our Farmers Bank halftime show. Joe and I will break down some analysis from the first half and show you some highlights. Goyer perfect from the line tonight, and he'll keep it that way. All 6 of his points coming from the charity stripe.
Nothing but net on those last 2. Didn't touch the rim at all.
Frankfort still scoreless here in the second quarter. Adams gets the rebound. They kick it out. Flores' three's off the mark. It's Ricardo Amaya, 5'10 senior, wears jersey number 3 out there on the floor for Twin Lakes.
Frankfort still stuck on 12 here for the second quarter, yet to score in this quarter.
Pull-up jumper there from Dellinger. He gets it to drop. He's got 5 points now. Coach Nerney clapping, pleading with his team, wanting to see some movement here on the offensive end. Flores, the freshman. Kick out, Emery, clean look. Can't knock that one down. Good dump off. Kaiser to Goyer. Goyer with his first field goal. Tate averages 3.3 points per contest. He has 8 here tonight. He's enjoying the trip to Case Arena.
Yeah, I was going to say he's off to a good start.
Michael dribbles down, pulls up. Quickly the other way comes Twin Lakes, and Ethan Need with his second field goal. Beardsley picks up his dribble. Little fadeaway baseline. That one's short. Joe, we're starting to see a lot of hero ball on this end from Frankfort.
Yeah, things have gotten away from him here in the last few minutes. As you say, hero ball, the one-on-one, and that's not going to get you anywhere with Frankfort, I'm afraid. Jack Michael, his third foul.
That's tough. One of the players to watch tonight is Jack. Leads Frankfort in scoring, and with the lack of scoring that they're putting together as a team overall this season, they can ill afford to have Jack in foul trouble. But sometimes that forces you deeper into your bench, and you get some looks at some players that maybe it's their night, right? Landon Stewart checks in.
Might have to be.
Gabe Montavo Soto comes in as well. Both free throws good from Dellinger. He'll earn a break here and head to the bench.
Dellinger also coming in, averaging 5+ assists for the Indians, so he does a little bit of everything well for Twin Lakes.
Basketball runs in Coach Kent Adams' family. If I remember correctly, he is the uncle of the Jennings sisters, most notably Whitney Jennings, who played at Logansport and went on to play her college career at Butler.
Yeah, that's some good bloodline there. And
started out of Iowa and then transferred to Butler to finish out her career. Had to pull that one from the memory banks.
You did good. Are you sure you didn't look that up?
I did not look that up.
That's impressive.
We covered Whitney. She's definitely, still to this day, probably the best girls basketball player that I saw at the high school level. I've covered some others, don't get me wrong.
Right.
Makaluski and a few of the others, but I thought Whitney just had that complete package at the high school game.
She was a good one, there's no doubt.
And she did not have – no, she didn't need for a rangefinder. We'll put it that way. Bucket from Wilhite. As soon as she walked into the gym, she was in range.
She was.
And there are highlights out there when we used to be called MTC Sports before becoming ISC. Of her literally crossing half court and saying, okay, you're not guarding me. I'm going to pull it from the logo and swishing it.
She was there before Caitlin Clark, huh?
She was pretty darn good. Wilhite, back-to-back buckets. He's in double figures. He's got 12.
30-point lead is just, wow.
It was a 3-point game going to the quarter break. And Twin Lakes has exploded for 27 points this quarter.
27 to nothing, I think.
Nothing, it is.
That's not going to get it done if you're a Frankfort fan. Good for Twin Lakes.
Under 3 seconds to go. Opportunity here to hang another bucket. It's good if it goes. A little strong, and as we head into halftime, 42-12. Twin Lakes shuts out Frankfort in the second quarter, expands their lead to 30. Joe and I will be back with halftime analysis right after this.
Welcome to the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. From the moment you arrive on the property, you'll notice every detail is finely crafted to provide you with the dream wedding you've always dreamt about. From carriage and trolley rides to breathtaking aerial views via our hot air balloon, the Willow Creek Barn offers unforgettable moments that will last you a lifetime. For more information about our packages and availability, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Frankfort Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable.
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together, Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Hey, welcome back here to Case Arena. It's halftime. Our halftime show tonight brought to us by the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. Joe, that first half was definitely a tale of two quarters. It was a game of runs in the first quarter. We saw Twin Lakes jump out to a 10-point lead. Frankfort all but erased that. We went to the second quarter, and then Frankfort went scoreless, while Twin Lakes opened up a 27-point quarter.
Yes. 15-12 Twin Lakes after one, 42-12 here at halftime. Frankfort unable to get 1 point in that second quarter. It's just tough. One of our keys to the game, the ball security. Frankfurt 7 turnovers in that first half. That's not really terrible. Twin Lakes only had 3. They're certainly doing what they need to do. Twin Lakes is just really efficient, and no wonder some of their guys have some good shooting percentages. They work the ball, get them good open shots, and they knock them down.
Yeah.
And for Frankfurt, I don't think the shot selection was terrible, but you made a good point there. Halfway through that quarter there for a couple minutes, Frankfurt did a lot of one-on-one, and that's not going to get you back in the ball game.
Yeah, I think Frankfurt is still trying to find a player who's trying to fill that identity, right, of who's going to lead this team out on the floor and get them that bucket in those tough moments. I don't know that they have that identity yet. And unfortunately, everybody's starting to feel, as things start to slip, you're seeing them start to feel like, I got to do this all on my own.
Yeah, somebody needs to make a shot, which is true, but doing it on your own, one-on-one, going one against the world, it isn't going to get it done. You got to stay in your system, and it's a great point, Sean, that Frankfurt is, with that system, is still kind of trying to figure that out.
Again, a lot of these players this year for Frankfurt have not seen, even though they've got some upperclassmen, they didn't see a lot of court time last year. And so still trying to figure out those substitutions, and you saw Coach go deep into his bench. He's still trying to find that rhythm and again, form that identity of what this team's going to be. Right. It's going to be a retooling year for sure. And it's probably going to take a little bit of time for Coach Nerney to establish a program here at Frankfurt.
Absolutely.
And, we just obviously all of us fans, we want to see wins now, but at the same time, you got to have patience. And I think as long as you're seeing the heart and the effort on the floor, the fans are going to continue to still show up and support this
I agree,
team.
and I think Frankfurt did have the heart. That was one of our keys. It'll be really interesting to me what the second half looks like. As Frankfurt, do we come out chucking the ball? Are we going to run our patterns? Are we going to take time, still get good shots? Let's see how that unfolds here in the second half, down 42-12.
Yeah, sometimes it's the small victories, Joe, and obviously they have the mercy rule in high school basketball now. If there's a 35-point lead in the second half at any point, the clock will run the rest of the way. If you're Frankfurt, you're down 30. Can you make that one of your goals? Is we are not going to have a running clock in this game. We are going to keep this deficit. We're going to start, not chipping away at it and not let it get to a running clock.
And I think that's a realistic goal for Frankfurt. I mean, who on your home floor wants to have that 35-point rule go against you?
Sure.
I don't think any high school kid wants that. So I hope Frankfurt has some heart, has some drive here, and do their best not to let that happen.
Tonight's game is brought to us in parts by Willow Creek Barn. Attention all engaged couples. Discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities, providing the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. Start planning your unforgettable day. Visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. That's going to do it for segment 1 of our halftime show. When we come back, we'll show you some of those first half highlights right after these messages.
For the barn wedding of your dreams, you need to experience our country estate, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. Schedule your tour today at thewillowcreekbarn.com. Voted the Knott Best of Weddings for 3 years straight.
Day-N-Ginda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story. In our effort to serve your family at the highest of quality, we have added our own crematories. one for your loved one and another crematory for your furry family members. Contact us for information on how we can serve your family. Day and Ginder Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back at the half here at Case Arena as we start rolling some of our Fiber Fast first half highlights. Joe, we saw Frankfort come out. They got off to a pretty quick start. They had 5 points early on. It was that 3 from Adams and then this jumper from Michael.
Yep.
But then there were some scoring lulls in there as well.
There was a couple droughts there.
Couldn't find the offensive rhythm.
That's hard to overcome. On these highlights, I think a continual theme that you'll see from Twin Lakes, good ball movement equals good shots. And that's one thing Twin Lakes does a great job of, and they did that the entire first half.
I thought Frankfort coming out in the zone at first looked like it was working pretty well, and then Twin Lakes started to dial it up from beyond the arc, and that's what you got to do, right? You want to shoot the other team out of the zone.
Right.
We saw Frankfort go back to a man. What do you expect to see defensively in the second half?
Well, I would think Frankfort would continue to mix it up a little bit, do a little both zone and man-to-man, and see which works more effective for them.
You see this shot here again that was from Kaufman. He had a couple of those threes in the third quarter. Kaiser played very tough on the block. There's that other 3 from Kaufman. As Will Height knocked down the threes in the first quarter, it was Kaufman who knocked them down in the second. And we'll recap our scoring a little bit here as the highlights continue to roll along. Leading all scorers right now is Bryce Will Height. He's got 12 points here this evening. 8 points for Tate Goyer off the bench. 7 for Leo Dellinger. 6 for Jack Kaufman. 5 for Kyle Kaiser. And then Ethan Need with 4 points. For Frankfort on their side of the basketball, it's Jack Michael with 4 points, RJ Kornman and Isaac Adams both with 3 points apiece, and then 2 points for Charlie Beardsley. And that's your 12 points for Frankfort. Again, first half highlights brought to us by Fiberhawk. Fast, affordable, Fiberhawk. For Coach Ken Adams, you think just keep the pedal to the metal, right?
Yeah,
I mean, first half looked good.
I would think so. I would think come out with your starting 5, play about half that third quarter, see where you are, start substituting. But Sean, you are right on the money there for Twin Lakes. Having Will Height as your player of the game, coming out with those 12 points in the first half, doing a little bit of everything. You can see why he's a 53% shooter from the 3. He's got an excellent stroke. So Will Height doing a great job for the Indians tonight.
Just a reminder, our halftime show tonight was brought to us by the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. As the third quarter gets started here from Frankfort, Hot Dogs start out with the possession first.
Frankfort coming out with a different starting 5 than they opened the game with.
Isaac Adams down the lane there. They're going to call the blocking foul against Kaiser. Yeah, to your point, some fresh faces on the floor. Gabe Montavo Soto and Andy Flores on the floor. Isaac Adams leaves that free throw short.
I think Isaac with a good strong move here, starting out the second half, had the ball out on the wing, took it right to the basket. Opportunity for 2 free throws, hopefully knock down 1.
Isaac does. He had that three-pointer right from the get-go, man. It felt like, wow, Isaac may have a big night here tonight, and it's been quiet ever since. Hopefully those free throws will get his offensive game going.
All right. See if Frankfort maybe could get him the ball down low. There's a good steal by Adams.
Maybe some defense leads the offense here for the Hot Dogs. Emery slows it up. Montavo Soto puts the ball on the ground. Flores to the corner. Emery's 3, just short. Hot Dogs crash. Last touched by Frankfort. It'll be Twin Lakes basketball.
Emery's got a good-looking three-point shot. He came in 38% from the threes. Unable to connect yet this evening, but more than capable.
Dellinger. Very patient there as he put the ball on the deck and got around all the defenders. Now comes up with the loose ball. Will Height steps into one, knocks down another. Man, he has got some clean looks and takes full advantage of every opportunity he gets.
Pushes him up to, that's a three-pointer, my bad. It pushes him up to 15.
Adams back to Flores. Flores looking for the teammate to go to the corner. One zig, the other zagged, and
yep,
turnover.
Well, you might have that with, you got some combinations maybe here, not used to playing with each other a lot, but score being as it is, 45-13 Twin Lakes, opportunity to get some fresh faces in there for Frankfort.
Kaiser, Will Height, banks one in. Wow. And that's why our halftime show was brought to us by the Farmers Bank. It's still open tonight.
You know what? If you shoot that good from three, they shouldn't count that three-point bank. And he traveled.
Adams shuffles his feet.
Don't you think so, Sean? If you shoot 53% from the three, no banks. It's nothing but the net.
If you bank it in, then the 8 of the backboard only counts for 2. How about that?
Maybe that. Okay.
Do you think we'll ever see a 4-point shot in basketball?
Gosh,
now that the game has become so much of shoot the three. Kaiser, offensive glass, can't put it in. Good hustle from Adams. They'll say hot dogs basketball.
I think Frank forgot a break there, didn't they? Thought that was off the leg of a hot dog, but Mr. Official says Frankfort ball.
Flores has it taken away, and Joe, we mentioned the 35-point lead earlier. That's where it's at this point in time with the I've got 48-13. They just added 2 to Twin Lakes when they should not have. The young man missed the layup, and Frankfort gave him 2 points anyway. They'll straighten that out at the scorer's bench here momentarily.
They'll get that.
Flores will come out of the game. Jack Michael on the floor for Frankfort. Adams puts the ball on the floor. Trying to get to the left hand there. Kaiser picks up the foul.
Need.
That's just the second foul on Kaiser here this evening, the senior. Man, it seems like he's been in the mix on a lot.
He has.
But he's been able to stay relatively foul-free. Adams from the free throw line this season just at 40%, but Frankfort as a whole, as a team, only shooting 50.
That's a tough number there, 50. And Adams has a good-looking free throw. It's not like it's uncomfortable looking or looks like the ball has a good chance to go in.
Rattles that one in there. 5 points tonight for the senior. I like the defensive effort from Montalvo Soto there.
Twin Lakes on that last free throw there, I think brought in some substitutions. Trying to get some fresh faces in there.
Keaton Miller, who's been quiet offensively this evening, he leads Twin Lakes in scoring. But so far tonight, he's scoreless. So at least Frankfurt's scouting report where they said, hey, we're not going to let Keaton Miller be the guy to beat us, right? That's held up for
if they did, they've done well with that one.
Jump shot there. Tate Goyer continues to have a nice night. He's in double figures with 10 now. Again, averages 3 points per contest. He's come off the bench tonight. Give him a nice scoring punch here for the Indians of Twin Lakes. Kaufman goes back to the corner. Jack Michael doing a good job of staying right in front of him defensively. Miller, jump shot. No dice there. Goyer can't put it back in either. Aiden Holly into the game as well for Twin Lakes, number 44. Kornman comes in. Both Beardsleys come back in. Pull-up jumper there from Kaufman's off the back of the iron. Montalvo Soto steps into a three, leaves that one short. For those of you that are with us and not watching college football at the moment, as Keaton Miller gets his first field goal. 7-0 early lead for Notre Dame. They just rattled off a 98-yard touchdown run.
What? Yeah, good. Glad I didn't see that.
.40 lead here for Twin Lakes.
Good steal by Frankfort.
Beardsley there. Kind of hanging in the air trying to modify that jumper. If you need quality work from a qualified company, then look no further than Tornado Roofing. They offer free estimates, financing, and even handle insurance claims. Give them a call at 670-6440 or visit tornadoroof.com for more information. Had a Maya there cutting back door momentarily. They missed that opportunity. With a large lead, though, they continue to work the offense. Goyer goes to the hook shot. Used to be a big play of basketball, right? You don't see the hook shot as much anymore.
Yeah, you sure don't. No, you don't.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the all-time leading scorer in NBA history for a long time because of that hook shot.
That hook shot, I mean, if you're effective with it, it's hard to defend.
It's kind of like the crane kick in Karate Kid.
Yeah.
When done correctly, no one can defend.
Yeah.
I probably just threw all the hot dog TV students for a loop because their Karate Kid version is the Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan, I'm sure. Third quarter comes to an end, 54-14, your score. Back with the final fourth quarter right after this.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
Welcome back here at Case Arena, Frankfort High School. Tonight's fourth quarter brought to us by Day & Ginda Funeral Home. With locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville, the compassionate and experienced staff at Day & Ginda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on their services and community involvement, visit dayandginda.com, where they put family first. It's also brought to us by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976. Serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally, the Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com. Stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. You can even play bingo on Wednesday nights. How about that? That's one price, pays for the cards all night long.
That's a bonus. That's a good.
Win some cold hard cash.
Yeah, on Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
That's good. Survivor's over for a while, so let's go do that.
Avaya on the steal and the run out here. Ricardo gets his first field goal. That starts the scoring in the fourth. Adams comes off the screen, pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. Fights for his own rebound.
Good hustle by Adams.
This three, up and in. How about that shot? Number 11, Cameron Zhang.
Take that, Cameron says. Take that three-pointer. With that one shot, that's more points than Frankfort scored the second and third quarter combined. That's right. Frankfort had 2 points for a second quarter and third quarter together. Am I right?
You are correct.
Ouch.
56-17 your score. Holidays just around the corner. I'm going to finish up my Christmas shopping tomorrow. I'm a little excited about that.
Well, good.
Hey, Isaac Adams knocks down a three.
That's his second three of the evening.
Isaac with 8 points now.
I'm not sure Isaac's make a living out there, but he has a nice-looking three-point shot.
The dump down, Miller still struggling offensively here this evening, but he'll draw the foul here and earn a trip to the line.
Miller come in as Twin Lakes leading scorer. A little over 12 a game, trying to get his third point here this evening.
Now available, FiberHawk Fiber Internet, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, you go to fiberhawk.com. Fast, affordable, FiberHawk. It's always a good time to tell you about the ISC Sports Network. That's what you're watching right now. We partnered with Hot Dog TV to be the go-to place for live hot dog athletics. You can catch your hot dogs all season long on the ISC Sports Network app, social media platforms like X, Twitch, and YouTube. See events produced by Frankfort students in cooperation with ISC. The ISC Sports Network, putting the proof in, local lives here. Students do such a great job.
They do. Do an excellent job.
Something else important to note is they did fix the score after the third, as they had given an extra bucket at one point to Twin Lakes.
That was number 25, Robertson knocking down his first field goal of the evening.
Twin Lakes, basically every player that has gotten on the floor tonight except for number 44 has scored this evening. So we'll see if Aiden can get it going.
Nice pass. Tate Goyer another basket. Having himself quite the evening. Isaac Adams, a good strong move for two down the lane.
Adams in double figures now.
Miller, his second basket. 6 points this evening for Miller. Coming off the floor, and he may be done for the evening. As the clock continues to run here in the fourth quarter.
Adams puts the ball on the deck. That pass off the hands. Kiefer Dooley. We approach that 4-minute mark. And so patient on offense. Obviously a large lead, no reason to be in a hurry, but even as the reserve players come in here for Twin Lakes, they're not rushing up shots to try to get some points on their varsity record.
Well schooled, well coached.
Adams, three, rattles around and drops. How about that? Third three of the night.
How about that for Isaac Adams, leading the Frankfort Hot Dogs to scoring this evening?
He's got 13 points. Good play in the lane there. It was number 31.
31. I don't have a 31.
They gave me a new roster, and it is Braden Bollinger, who getting some additional time here on the varsity roster.
Braden come in for quick 2 points for Twin Lakes. Junior for the Indians.
Saw Frankfort's JV fall to Twin Lakes' JV team earlier. A much more competitive contest.
That was really a close game until the fourth quarter there. Twin Lakes kind of upped it a little bit in the fourth quarter.
Double figures,
pulled away there at the end, but
we had a 3-point game headed to the fourth. It was something like that.
Yeah.
It was pretty close. Good interior pass. Goyer going to go back to the free throw line.
Here, see good inbounds play by Twin Lakes. Goyer rolling off the screen, open and getting fouled. Opportunity for 2 free throws.
And he continues to stay perfect from the line. Goyer in double figures. He's got 11 points tonight. Taking full advantage of every opportunity he's gotten from the charity stripe. Just 2 field goals from the floor. But showing the impact you can have when you just play tough physical basketball, rebound.
He's done a good job moving without the basketball, getting opportunity on the offensive end of the site, so taking full advantage of that, as you said. And you can see with Twin Lakes' offense that they could have a lot of different people get in the scoring column for them and lead them in different nights because they move the ball so well and give everybody ample opportunity to score.
That was Jaden McBee into the game wearing number 33. As Austin Robertson knocks down a 3.
Gives Austin 5 points this evening.
Zhang lets a 3 go. Hit one earlier, that one a little too strong. This 3 rattles out. Cameron on the offensive glass, though. We're out of that high post, pushed out beyond the arc. About 40 seconds to go in this one.
Twin Lakes may have taken their last shot. Right now they may be content just to dribble it out.
As the clock winds down, it's another offensive
struggle.
Yeah, as I struggled to find the right words to say, because obviously you want to. They're young men. They're trying to find their way and they're playing hard.
Right.
But right now the shot's just not falling for Frankfort. As the clock winds down and the buzzer sounds one final time on this one from Frankfort. 71-25, your final score. Tonight's post-game show brought to us by Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. We got a little post-game hardware to give out. First up, our Clinton County Player of the Game brought to us by the Frankfort Eagles. Well, we'll roll the other side first. How about Bryce Wilhite? He's our ISC Player of the Game.
I had Wilhite down for 18 points tonight, Sean, is that right? I think so.
Wilhite finished with 18. It was a nice night.
He was our player to watch for Twin Lakes, and he certainly lived up that billing. 18 points, got several key rebounds, good passing. He did a great job for Twin Lakes tonight.
On the other side, our Frankfort Eagles Clinton County Player of the Game, representative of Frankfort High School, and tonight it's going to be Isaac Adams. Had a nice game, 13 points. Good job shooting from beyond the arc.
Yeah, knocked down a couple 3-pointers. Isaac, good-looking stroke from the 3-point line. And he made a couple good, strong moves to the basket on the drive. That's good to see. With his big body, it'd be great to see maybe if Frankfort could give him an opportunity to score down low so he can continue to build on that performance tonight.
Again, 71-25, your final. Frankfort falls to 0-6 on the season. Twin Lakes improves to 5-3. Joe, your final thoughts on this one?
Well, it was a tough middle half there for Frankfort. Second and third quarters, only scoring 2 points. So that's hard to overcome any night. Able to score 25 points tonight. So kudos to Twin Lakes on the defense, but Frankfort's just got to stick with it, keep working, and continue to work those shooting drills and get those shots to fall.
This is our last hyper-local game from this area before the holiday season. So from Joe and I and everyone behind the scenes here at Hot Dog TV, we say thank you for tuning in. We hope you have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful holiday season. Again, final here, 71-25, Twin Lakes victorious over Frankfort. We hope you'll join us after the holidays.
Good night, everybody.
Tonight's game is presented to you in parts by the Frankfort Eagles. Post 976, they are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice.
By FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk.
By the Farmers Bank, where you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. By the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. And by Tornado Roofing, specializing in residential and commercial roofing and repair.
At Tornado Roofing, we provide a complete range of services defined by quality, innovation, and expertise. We offer free estimates, have financing available, and handle insurance claims. Tornado Roofing is more than a name. It's a family-owned and operated business known for its committed customer service and expectation of going beyond our clients' needs. Our work is backed by a customer satisfaction guarantee to provide you with peace of mind. For more information, visit tornadoroof.com or call 670-6440. At Tornado Roofing, we believe in putting a strong roof over your head.
Is today's traditional high school model not working for your student? Are you looking for something a little bit more flexible? Join Frankfort's Virtual Academy today. With local and online support, your student will learn at a time and a pace that works best for them. We are flexible, our curriculum is very versatile, and we are always accessible. We are Frankfort Virtual Academy. Enrollment for second semester opens December 1st. Apply today at www.frankfortschools.org.